Oh yes, we've all heard that Brad and Angelina have called it quits. What's worse, they don't appear to have a prenup to make things complicated when it comes to dividing their assets. Not good, right? Well, the couple reportedly has $400 million to divvy up between them, and among the assets is a lot of real estate. Together, the couple own a chateau, including a winery, a $41 million vineyard in Italy, and also 2 homes. They also have ownership of separate homes as well. So that, in addition to both actors earning around $20 million per movie. So that got us thinking, if it can happen to the biggest Hollywood power couple, hey, it can certainly happen to any of us, right? Well, now is the perfect time to check in with financial expert who can help us prepare ourselves when it comes to the event of a divorce. Dick Ringgold from Ringgold and Associates joins us this morning to help. Good morning.
How are you doing?
So lots of entertainment news as far as Brad and Angelina. As I said, if it can happen to them, it can happen to anyone, right?
Yeah, about 50% of all couples get divorced.
Yeah, wow, that's a high number. I'm kind of, I guess the age that we're in now, you hear that a lot, but it is kind of surprising. But there's a lot of things that people need to know when it comes to divorce in Florida. What are the laws?
Yeah, Florida's got some specifics that's kind of interesting. First of all, Florida is a no-fault divorce state.
And what does that mean exactly?
That means there's no guilty party here. There's nothing. And you can even have an uncontested divorce in Florida as long as there's no minor children or nobody's pregnant, and you can't prearrange alimony. So it can be fairly simple or it can be complicated.
Does that make it beneficial to either party, it being that it's a no-fault state, or?
Not necessarily. It's just even-handed.
Okay.
And Florida is also not a community property state where things automatically get cut in half. Here in Florida, it can get divvied up less than 50-50.
Okay. So a lot of people talk about prenups when they get married.
Right.
What is a prenup exactly?
It's just an agreement that says how we're going to divvy up assets in the event there's a divorce. About 4% of all people get a prenup. Interestingly enough, after the divorce, about 15% of all people wish they had had a prenup.
Right, no kidding.
Yeah. And they'll, premarital property, alimony, even a penalty for cheating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder, though, is the percentage higher maybe in second marriages with prenups?
Yeah. A little more experienced.
Yeah.
Been around the block, but that's not the only way to go.
So there's an alternative.
Yeah, a prenup could get overturned by the courts.
Oh.
Yeah, the courts are not likely to give one person a lot of money and put the other one near welfare. If you get too good of a deal, which is kind of the idea behind the prenup, it may likely get overturned. The other way to go is a irrevocable trust.
Okay.
Which you can take your premarital assets and put them in a trust. Don't even have to tell your spouse about it. Could be secretive. Yeah, they don't even have to sign any paperwork or anything. It's just, who knew? So
what do you recommend that people do? If somebody's listening right now and they want to learn more about a prenup, or they want to avoid what maybe Brad and Angelina did coming out of their marriage, what do you suggest our viewers do?
If you've got a lot of assets, you probably ought to go sit in front of an attorney and get yourself coached up as to what your options are. And that'd be the best thing there. But
and what about when it comes to family law?
Well, the family law is going to, just be applied to, divorces. If you're going to have child support, Florida statutes actually have a chart that says if you had so much income before the, before the divorce, that's how much a particular child or children will get, and that amount is divvied up according to how much income each of you made. If you were 50-50, you'll each owe half.
Okay, very interesting. Well, some things to remember, though, because you have to think about, too, after this, hopefully you can recover from that, but taxes can be higher once the split happens. You've got to think about health insurance and all those things maybe you didn't think about before. Yeah,
for instance, for taxes, you're going to be in a higher bracket with less income, but also the sneaky thing is couples get a much higher deduction for capital gains on a home, and you're going to lose that.
Yeah, interesting, very interesting.
A lot of little.
Well, if you guys want to learn more, we'll always have more information on how you can be prepared in the event that divorce happens. Head to our website. We'll have everything right there. Ringgold and Associates can also help you out a bit by going to fox4morningblend.com. And if you have any questions,